Hey, Millie Beth. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you, my love? How are you? Y'all, so I just want to jump in really quick and I want to see what can Sag look forward to for the next 48 hours. This week's video, not that I have a particular schedule that I keep at this point in the game. Damn, it must be doing this thing. Anyway, Sag, let's get in for these 48-hour predictions. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up. Really need some clarity. So excited for this read. Hopefully my energy resonates with you today. Yes, what's up, Candy K? Millie Beth, you doing a good job of making sure that you are in alignment with that. The only thing as long as you prayed and put some energy into the universe, I'm pretty sure I will. Hey, Candy K. Y'all, we got 7 people in here. Let's get 7 thumbs up. It's going to be Sagittarius driven reading here. I'm also going to allow my Sagittarian collective to pick the next individual zodiac sign for me to do a 48-hour prediction on. So let's definitely make sure we're smashing that thumbs up button. I'm going in for Sag, but we do got 3 extra people in here that don't want to smash that thumbs up button. So let's make sure we're getting that. But let's see, Spirit, what can Sag expect in the next 48 hours? What can Sag expect in the next 48 hours? Ooh, Spirit said trust. Spirit said trust. And shine your light. What I tell y'all, shine your light so bright that they can't help but to see you. And that's what Spirit is saying. Just keep on shining your light. No matter how many people you see, she's in darkness. You see how dark their background is there. But Spirit is ultimately saying, like, there's even a lighthouse back here in this card. Your light is guiding the way. So don't dim your light. These next couple of days, they definitely require trust. They definitely require trust. Look, in the next 48 hours, you can have a clear picture of where you're headed in the future. Some of y'all need to get ready for epiphanies. I got to be done. I can't be on here all day, Sag. Oh my goodness. I said some of y'all getting ready to have epiphanies or dreams. And these dreams are like, they're really, I'm looking at this squirrel. It's getting it too. That thing is getting it. But some of y'all could be having epiphanies, could be having flashbacks to a time when you was dreaming outside of the box. Let's see. So Spirit is telling you there's something about not needing to surrender control here in the present moment, because in the present moment, it's kind of like the pieces are falling into place for the future to become your reality. I just heard for some of y'all that this is love, but just take it as it resonates. The reason I said that is because of the 2 starfish. Innocence and blessings. My goodness. This is one of them. You're not even like, for real. You can write, look, I'm getting chills too. You can write, be like, God, what did I do to deserve this? God can write, be like, nothing. 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 This is just purely based off of You so I guess you did something, but you basically what you did is you stopped trying to control the narrative. You started allowing something to just play out naturally. Innocence and blessings coming in, shit you ain't do nothing, Pookie. You just stopped trying to control it. And that's how this blessing came in. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you, Sagittarius. Can I be honest with you? It's been a minute since we talked, Sag. There's this energy that's been coming through. And it's really been speaking about how, sometimes we are manifesting, let's just say we're manifesting I think I used it in a personal reading earlier this week. Let's just say that you're manifesting in a living room furniture, right? A brand new living room furniture set. And so you start looking around and, because when you are manifesting, you have to believe that is that's coming. Okay. So you start looking around, start preparing to find your favorite living room set, right? And then you see damn, in order to get this living room suit, it costs this much money. Oh, that's a lot of money. So then you're like, okay, shit, I'm not getting ready to let that discourage me because I'm manifesting. And then some of you all are going to go straight to, well, let me pick up these extra hours at work because I'm manifesting this. Or let me go out here and maybe get an extra job just so I can call this money in, or whatever the case may be. And to be honest with you, some of y'all not listening to me. To be honest with you, sometimes the work that's required of you, Sagittarius, is merely getting rid of the old living room set and just moving and having faith that if I put this shit out, that the room is made and the universe is going to show me the perfect living room set that is already within the price range of what I have. Okay, let me tell you prime example. I've always, just because I was raised in foster care, right, in group homes and shit like that. So if your parents didn't send you shit for real, you just went and based off what the state gave you, and the state gives you $40 a month, $40 I think every 3 months for clothing, and then $10 every month for hygiene. Okay, so I've always, baby, this the thing behind me, baby, it's always been doing its own thing. You hear me? So I've always been in the grown people underwear for a long time, for as long as I can remember. So when we talk about clothing, Pookie, if I go to the adult women to buy underwear, baby, that's $10. That's $10. So basically, I don't got to break all that down to you. Basically, I'm closed fist. I'm tight, Pookie. I know how to make some shit work out of nothing. Okay. But when I started to loosen my grips up on the abundance that the divine had allowed me to walk into, and I never forget, I took my mom and my children to Cracker Barrel, and mom used to be like, my mom would take us out, and we would split the bill. She would pay for hers, I would pay for mine. But there was this one time that I knew I had it, and look, there's a cardinal just landed, and my mom was an Aries too. I probably need to go see her mean ass. But anyways. So I took them out to eat, and I knew that I could afford the bill, right? I look like my mama looking in that camera too. Lord, oh, Eunice, I'm on my way. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna come see your little mean ass. And look, there go the confirmation from Sam's Club. That was the last time I was with my mama too. Anyways, so listen, what I'm trying to tell you, I'm sorry, not sorry. What I'm trying to tell you is I walked up to that counter, and the bill came to $60-something and some change, right? And to me, honey, baby, that was a lot of money, but I didn't even think about it. More than anything, I was just happy that I could feed my 2 children, my mama and me, and not be pressed about the bill, right? Right hand to the divine, y'all. I'm getting chills. I swiped that card. The price went through. It took out of my account. Y'all, I swear, as soon as it took out of my account, I got a ka-ching from a website purchase of $68. Oh my gosh. All I could do is look up and be like, I don't know. It was just a proud moment. And I feel like that's kind of what this spirit is wanting you to trust. Like, stop being so closed and stop holding on to something so tightly because you don't know what the future may hold. Spirit is saying if you loosen your grips in the present moment, it actually opens you up to have a clearer view of the future and opens you up to see the blessings that, hey, Casey, what's up, Ashley? That's right, making room for it. It's about really seeing, I'm looking at these cardinals. It's just really about seeing that blessings come in the place where you release control. That's ultimately what it is. Okay. So let's bring it down. Like, let's bring it up to a personal situation. Let's surface level this and not make it so philosophical. Let's see how this is breaking down, Spirit. Melinda, can you please get out that window? All right, Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. What's going on for the collective, the Sagittarius collective? What's going on? What's up, y'all? I'm late. That's all right, baby. That's all right. Let's see. Trust. What is trust? Conflict, clashing, incompatibility. Bottom of, oh, damn, lust and forbidden. Okay, so I have to be honest with you, my loves. The situation that you're being called to trust in is like, damn. Baby, somebody's gaslighting. I know I'm not talking to somebody gaslighting themselves. I know I'm not talking to, yeah, awareness at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So it looks like that there is some sort of connection that you're dealing with where there's a lot of clashing, there's differences. It does look, I have to be honest with you, on the surface level, it does appear to be a very passionate, forbidden, like it gives off a forbidden type of energy, okay? And because of that, it is coming off, it is creating a lot of conflict and friction in your life. I have to be honest with you, initially, like immediately what I'm getting off of this is that what's creating the conflict, like you have to trust. You may want to give into a situation, okay, that you're being told to hold back from, and you may be wanting to give into this sexually, okay? You may be wanting to give into this sexually, and you're like, yeah, but damn, if I don't give into it sexually right now, or like, I don't know, there's just something like if you don't do it, then it's not going to work out. And Spirit is saying, actually, it's going to be the complete opposite. If you cling to it now or give into this forbidden energy right now in the season that is being forbidden, that's when the whole situation becomes a karmic lesson that you have to later detach from. Okay. Let's see. Why is the future here? Why is the future here? Confusion. So on the surface level, the reason you're clinging to control is because you're uncertain about the future. And that brings up like, it's like, but I can't see the future clearly. Like if I make this decision, Kiana, I can't see the future clearly. And because you can't see the future clearly, like my son, he did his thing today. My children tend to do this. It's probably children, period. So don't let me bang up on that. I was pouring us some orange juice for breakfast this morning, right? And he offered to put it back up. And I had some food from the cookout that was in the refrigerator. He was moving so fast because he had his headphones on. They're right, damn, both of them right stern directly. Y'all, their eyes was glued. But my son, he was moving and he was putting the orange juice in the refrigerator. And he was moving so quick because he had his headphones on. His tablet was in here. He was watching his tablet. He had his headphones on so he could still hear it. So in anticipation, trying to hurry up and get to the show so he could see what he was hearing, he did it so quick, he knocked the whole food out. Sometimes we're so caught up on what we're going to do next or what's coming next that we don't stop to pay attention to the present moment. And when we don't pay attention in the present moment, guess what? He was trying to hurry up to get back to his tablet, but he actually slowed himself down. So whatever it is that he was trying to see, inevitably he missed it. Did he get the chance to rewind it? Yes, because that's technology. But that's not the reality of life. But it does mean that you're going to have to backtrack, and that does mean that things become delayed. So Spirit is saying, stop forcing yourself to need to know the whole big picture. Like, you don't have to be able to know every answer just to be able to take the next step. You have to have faith and trust in you that no matter, once you take that next step, no matter what you step into, you are a bad mamma jamma, and you can handle no matter what it is. Oh, perfect. I love you for that. Perfect. Hey, Quanda, what's up? You got beautiful skin. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you. Because, honey, I felt like I was on here looking like a hot mess earlier this rising, but let me get up out of that. Let's see, Spirit. So show me what's going on with blessings and innocence. Y'all, what's up? I miss y'all, Sag. I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. I will say that I'm learning to not force myself to just pour into a situation out of expectation, and it feels really good. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels really good. So innocence and blessings on the surface level is this energy of deja vu. And then, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like that I'm talking to somebody that is holding on to a very, baby, this shit could start a fire at times, to be honest with you. I feel like that you're holding on to it, and you're like, one day they're going to understand, Kiana. Like, we almost beat her. Like, we be getting her. And then it's like we get one step away from it, and then we just take about 10 steps back. So I just know that one day we're going to get this shit together. And Spirit is saying, well, I think that it's funny that you can look and be so optimistic and look to the future when it comes to this situation, but you can't be optimistic and look to the future when this person isn't involved in the picture. Oh my gosh. It's keeping you trapped. It's keeping you in a repetitive cycle. It's a mistake. Oh my gosh. It's keeping you in a sense of hopelessness and feeling constantly rejected. It's the mistake itself is thinking that you can't be optimistic. Like, I don't know, like, you're not as optimistic about your future if this isn't in it, but you're optimistic that this situation, even though in the present moment it's nothing beautiful, like the results are in, the results have proven itself. But even with all of the results from this situation, you have more faith in this than your future if you is to leave it behind. Let me see. What's clashing? What's trust and conflict, Spirit? The Seven of Pentacles. You've invested way too much. You feel like that you've invested a lot. Yeah, damn. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, my love, at the bottom of the deck. It's time to break the cycle. It's time to break this negative phase. Okay, I have to be honest with you. You have no control over this. I'll never forget. Baby, I was so mad. It was when my daddy taught me you're going to have to chalk it up to the game. Baby, I had no idea what that shit meant until this very moment. And one time I had took out a loan. I told you I'm closed-fisted. I don't like loaning people money. And I damn sure don't like to be fucked over. So I was young, naive, and full of cum. So I let this young lady borrow some money. And how I did it, because I thought I was covering my ass, was I took her to a stupid ass. I know. I don't need none of y'all to remind me, okay? I paid. But so I was like, okay, so I couldn't go to the bank and get a loan out and for the amount that she was wanting. It just, so I went and got a payday loan for her. I was thinking, she went in there with me. She's on the camera. She's signing the paper with me. All of that good shit. It still came back on me. Okay. It still came back on me. But I kept every time, I'm talking about any time, her name was Athena. Baby, anytime, not Athena, Althena, something like that. Baby, anytime anybody mentioned that girl's name or anything that reminded me of her, I would get filled with rage. Do you hear me? And one day my daddy looked at me, he said, Kiana, you ain't getting that money back. You're going to have to chalk this one up to the game and learn your lesson. You're going to have to chalk this one up to the game and learn your lesson. Seven of Pentacles, was it an expensive lesson? Hell yeah. Did you have a lot invested in that? Yes. But unfortunately, Spirit is saying that you have to trust. See, sometimes I donate to the channel and I receive, like I do I'll do 5 lives without doing any paid readings, and I'll do nothing but free questions. And then I get a big ass donor who compensates for if I did real live, like personal readings for all of y'all. Okay. So like things come through, things work out, but you have to really realize that sometimes where you invest at is not the exact place that's going to pay you your dividends. I'm dying. What you mean? What I done said? What am I going to do? I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what you're talking about. So Spirit, clarify more on this trust and clashing. 7 of Pentacles. I do want you to know that the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, the Ten of Swords. The King of Cups in the upright, Ten of Swords in the upright. Spirit wants you to be diplomatic about this ending. Is it a tough ending? Yes, it is. And the 9 of Swords, and then the 9 of Swords is a lot of anxiety and fear as to where you go from here with this tough ending. But Spirit is ultimately saying that there is some sort of needing to be diplomatic about it, okay? There's a need to be emotionally balanced and trust that this ending is the transportation needed to take you where you need. Let me see what's going on in the future. Shit. A message that brings about wish fulfillment. Wrong card. I'm dyslexic sometimes. Okay, y'all, just bear me. The 9 of Cups, boy, I be doing the silliest shit on these people's internet. Anyways, what's the future? What's coming in the future? The 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and it is on the backs of like being inspired. There's some sort of inspiration, whether it be an intuitive. Remember, I was speaking about, I'm looking at a cardinal too. Remember, I was talking about some of y'all having epiphanies. Some of this where you have been confused about which direction to go. It's like the moment that you surrender the thing that's causing friction in your life and that you're clinging to with dear life. There's some sort of an epiphany or a message that's able to come in that sends you in the direction of wish fulfillment. Oh, young and full of calm. Yeah, not for real. I really was. Yes, China Eyes. I've been thinking about y'all. It does. It comes back. Yes, it does. Let me see, Spirit. What else can they know about the future? I do want you to know that you're not seeing. Baby, I love when it just, I don't care what y'all doing with that thumbs up on this one, because I know I'm tapped on this one. The 2 of Swords in the reverse, you're just not seeing it. But the thing about it is I'm asking about what's in the future. The 2 of Swords is now in the reverse. What was once unseen is now seen. It's undeniably seen. You cannot deny this truth now. And what is that truth, Kiana? That you're going towards fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment. Your 9 of Cups is in the, it's not where you've been at. It's not where you've been at. That's what you're recognizing. And here's the thing, Spirit is saying, clarify, Key, because even if the pieces of your emotional fulfillment is back there, even if it is back there, that's not going to come out of that season, out of that darkness, unless you keep moving forward. You have to move forward, because whatever it is that you're wanting, your emotional fulfillment is up ahead. You being in that dark season is not allowing you to be in alignment with stuff, but it's also not, you're also sheltering that person from some sort of karmic lesson, or, shit. Y'all, my mama, she's an Aries. My sister, she's a Capricorn. My mom used to whoop our ass, okay? And I do not fault her for that, okay? But listen, Linda, baby, when knew we had did the most and we knew we was in for it, but we had these bunk beds. And me and my sister, we would hide under the bunk beds. We would take shelter when we knew we up. You know what I'm saying? You're using a situation as a shelter. And here's the thing that made me laugh. If mama had to lift that bunk bed up off our ass, baby, you can guarantee, baby, that ass whooping was putting us to sleep. The fuck do you mean? If she had to lift that bed up off of us, that ass whooping was putting us to sleep. We was going to sleep off of that. We was going to be in pain. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that you're using a situation to try to protect you from what you perceive to be the unknown. And Spirit is actually saying that situation is actually sheltering you and blocking you and closing you off to your emotional fulfillment. Okay. And I can say this as well, because there were times that me and her, we would do some silly shit, and we would already be hiding when mama got off from work, and she came home. And baby, she wasn't studying us. She was too tired. She was too tired. She was, just too worried about going to bed. So there may be something that you thinking that the outcome is going to be worse than what it really is. Okay. What's up, my love? Oh, I'm so sorry. But let's move forward. Boy, my family probably hate that I be talking about that shit on the internet. Shouldn't have done it. Let me see, Spirit. What's up with innocence and blessings, past life, and one day? What's going on here? Your innocent blessing is your ultimate happiness. Like, I just can't, do I need to say more, Sagittarius? Your fulfillment, your destination is, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. There's something like holding on, hoping for one day this person will get it together. And I know that when they get it together, this will be the situation that brings me happiness. Okay, I'm not going to refute that. But what I'm going to tell you is that here in this present day, you're not happy. So I need you to move forward and be hopeful that you're going to find your happiness, even if this person's one day is far down the road. You're not going to wait for that day for your happiness. You're going to go out here and ultimately getting out of this situation just creates the pathway for your own happiness. It really allows you to see things from a different perspective, quite frankly. Yeah, the Chariot card, Judgment. It's time to make a final decision here. Self-discipline and holding back from a situation. I think we got earlier that even if, okay, so this might be a situation that has the potential to be, I don't know, let's just say that someone is interested in reconciling a situation here, okay, with Judgment. It's not happening in this season. I have to be honest with you. It's not. Is it a possibility? Yes, I see that here. However, in this season, it would require you to put your own it has required you to put your own happiness on the back burner. And this isn't the season for you. Like, as a matter of fact, let me just say this. You can't navigate this situation by putting your happiness on the back burner anymore. So because it has been what you've done for so long in this situation, this does have to come to a resting period. Like it's time to go to sleep. It's time to let this situation sleep for a while. It's whooped your ass. It's time to put this to sleep for a while so that you can get your bearings back together, so that when the opportunity to collaborate, you're not finding yourself in a position of over giving and sacrificing your happiness. Because I have to be honest with you, you don't get the Nine of Cups and the Sun card and the Chariot card in a spread other than spirits trying to say, hey, Pooh, your happiness does matter. And right now, you're focusing so much on something externally for your happiness. I need you to just get moving so that you can restore your happiness, because there are blessings that are waiting to be attracted to you based off of the frequency of happiness, joy, fulfillment. But because you're so focused on this situation, you're not feeling the frequency of joy, happiness, and fulfillment. So Spirit is saying, can you get going, shift your frequency, and allow that situation to naturally unfold? You need another drink? Take one for me. You, not me, them. I know that's right. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right, baby. So, "30 minutes." Yeah, I need to hurry up. But what I will do, this is not a reading where I want to get their expression. That's what we'll do. We'll do Aries through, if you're dealing with Aries through Pisces, if you're dealing with them, what needs to be surrendered in order for progress to happen? Aries, Sagittarius, dealing with Aries through Pisces. Oh, guys, don't forget, what zodiac sign would Annie, are you okay? Michael, I'm fine. I know that's right. I hope I emailed you. Did you get my email? You're so welcome, Casey. I do want you all, I'm gonna do another individual zodiac sign like this, but I just kind of like here that showed up in this reading, we have Cancer and Leo and Scorpios at the bottom of the deck. So it'll definitely probably be one of those. So would y'all like to see Leo, Cancer, or Scorpio? It will be in a pre-recorded reading. What's up, DC boy? Let's see, Spirit. Sagittarius dealing with Aries through Pisces. What needs to be surrendered? Sagittarius dealing with, yes, honey. Yes, please make sure it's worth it.
Is your live going good?
Yes, sir. It is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. Show me clear, concise messages for Sagittarius dealing with Pisces. What needs to be surrendered in order for Sagittarius to see progress? Straight from the top so I don't tear my wrist up, please. Aries. What's up, Lainey? Okay, so we're going with Leo. Ooh, butterfly wings. Oh, I just had wings show up. In Leo's reading on the all signs, the wings card showed up. Okay, so Sagittarius dealing within Aries, what needs to be surrendered in order to see progress, it is surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. If you're dealing with the Taurus, surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. If you're dealing with the Gemini, it says surrender to complete healing. Open fully to loving and compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. If you're dealing with the Cancer, your surrender message is surrender to success, surrender to the fact that it can be successful. Okay. You are ready to experience abundance. You don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. That's that innocence and blessing. Stop speaking ill will over the possibilities of something, okay? Sagittarius dealing with the Leo. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. So insecurities are truly affecting progress in the connection between you and the Leo. If you're dealing with the Virgo, it says surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath and center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. If you're dealing with the Libra, someone could drive a Nissan truck that is multicolored. So if you're dealing with the Libra, it is saying that it's time to surrender unhealthy relationships. It says let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, the surrender message is surrender the habit of people pleasing, especially because the Scorpio will absolutely reap the benefits of you people pleasing. Okay, just throw that out there. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. If you're dealing with another Sagittarius, or this is just for you, Sagittarius, take it as it resonates. Take a bonus message. I am. It says surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the surrender message is surrender to your creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, one of my favorite cards, your surrender message is surrender resentment. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Sagittarius, last but not least, if you're dealing with the Pisces, Spirit is saying surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. It's a goal. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Venus, if you will. Venus, if I will. What you mean, baby? All right, y'all. So that's the reading. That is pretty much the reading. Baby girl saying let her close it up. So I definitely will, because we have definitely been talking about our mother. So I got to go though, y'all. I gotta be at a movie date in an hour. All right, Spirit. Baby girl, close this beautiful message up for the Sagittarian Collective. What's the message? Dang, it's on the floor too. She slid all the way over there and fell. Oh shit, I just caught a glimpse of your girl on this Honey. Your girl's over here slick back today, ain't I? I need help. It's okay. It's okay. I plan on it. It says source. You are my source. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows that you are my source. Fill me with confidence and faith. So I know I never have to beg, just gracefully receive. And then, yes, that hurts. Now, thank you. You so sweet. We got strength. I lean on you at the bottom of the deck. Make me ready to call on you in even the most confusing situations, large or small. Baby, if you aren't, look, baby, you're about to get canceled from the movie date. Um, Make me ready to call on you in even the most confusing situations, large or small. Let me include you. May I lean on your strength, knowing your grace can unravel any dilemma. I'm loving this. And Spirit is saying, embrace all challenges as an opportunity to learn to keep your center the amidst chaos. Y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, but my yacht isn't my yacht. It's not my hut. It's my yacht is in the background. And I just feel like that the collective right now is needing to understand that honestly, when I got to it kind of randomly came to me. I'm still really doing a lot of research. I'm really knee deep in it. But what I am learning is that Mayat is more like it is goddess Mayat, yes, but Mayat is more of a concept. Okay. And I want you to understand that where Mayat is that is near, is that is chaos. Okay. So spirit is saying that, without chaos, Mayat would have no purpose to exist. Okay. So spirit is saying that if you if you feel this undire need, like this dire need to bring justice to situations, well, then you're also someone that needs to learn to embrace chaos. Not like I was telling my children. Okay. So my washer was down for 2 weeks. Okay. And I finally got a washer, and now that washer, I got to take it back. But anyways, clothes became chaotic, and I cannot stand dirty clothes because I think fabric holds funk. And so when dirty clothes are around, your house naturally stinks, and I cannot stand that shit. So the house just came a little bit chaotic. And as I couldn't really do too much about the clothes because I didn't have a washer. I mean, yeah, I could pack up and go to a laundromat, but baby, I don't know about you, but baby, I just don't really wet my pickle like you. Like, I just don't do it for me. I'm gonna be at home in my own washing. Anyways, I started I started taking care of other portions of the house to accommodate for my lack of control over laundry. And I started to think about how chaotic things become when you're cleaning. But things do, like you bring, like if you're cleaning out a closet, you bring all that shit out and you slowly but surely bring order to all of that disorganization. That is literally the concept of Mayat. Okay. That is literally the concept of Mayat. And it is only like that ability to bring order to that situation is only possible because that exists. And that is chaos. So spirit is ultimately saying to the collective loud and clear, stop bitching, griping, and complaining amidst the chaos and start to see what can you see. And because what I noticed in the chaos of not being able to do clothes is, all right, bitch, it's a lot more than just dirty clothes going on up in here. You can't do the dirty clothes, so you're going to have to do something, Pookie. So I was able to see other areas because my household was just becoming so chaotic. But that opportunity would not have been born out of the fact that my washer broke down. I know that makes sense. She came to me too. So let me know if you want to share info. This was so helpful. This resonates heavily. I love y'all. You're so welcome. Hey, Dialini. Hey. I pray I am pronouncing your name right. Dialina. Dialina. Yeah, I am. Hey, baby. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Sag. I love you. I hope that these messages were able to bring you some guidance and clarity. If so, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, okay? Can I have one question? Yes, you sure can, my love. What's your one question? You're so welcome, Ashley. I love you, beautiful soul. Do you love me? Yes, I sure enough do. I think you know that. You want me to pull it from the cards? Is that what you want? You want me to pull it from the cards? Spirit, do I love Anita? Why, yes, you do. Yes, I do. You see the word yes? But you see, this is the wounded warrior. This is Sagittarius energy. And I know me and you talked about Sagittarius energy, but yes, I do. The wounded warrior energy is all about perseverance, pushing forward. Do I love you? Yes, I do. I feel like that, quite frankly, I feel like that you have some information that is going to help push the collective forward, and that deserves enough love. That deserves more love. Look, I'm getting chills too. That deserves more love than I think that I have in this present moment. But I am sure that that is something that will develop. But the answer to your question is yes. And it's a Sagittarius card. Aha! And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Fool card. I'm telling you, we had our personal reading. There's something that's meant to blossom. There's some sort of new beginning, new opportunity that is supposed to blossom through the mixture of our energy. So I truly hope that you stick around. Honestly, I do. I love you. Me, not you, but her, Taylor Allison Swift. Oh, hold on. Let me re-answer that question then. It's easy like Sunday morning, narcissistic freak. Alpha, a food jumping off the Grand Canyon. Hey, Fernie. So you want to know me, not you, but her, Taylor Swift. Do you love me? Me, not you. I still have to say yes. So I would have to say Taylor Swift loves you, but I do feel like that there would be some guarded energy there. Why does she wonder? Let me see. Does Taylor Swift love Anita? Yes, the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. I have to be, yeah, I have to say yes, she loves you. Is she kind of disappointed, possibly holding back? Yes. But does she love you? I have to say yes. There's this energy of she may feel like that there's an overactive imagination. I don't like that. The Queen of Wands in the World card. By the way, all of these cards say yes too. So I still have to stick by my word that yes, she does love you. But I do feel like that there is some sort of guarded energy here. There's something about your zest for life that actually has inspired her. Okay. And I do know that Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius. So that's crazy that the Nine of Wands came out as the yes. She hates that I'm Delilah. Who is Taylor Swift to you, Anita, if you don't mind me asking? Damn, look, Justice. You have to email me. China, I am okay. Anita playing games. Why is she playing games? Hey, little mama, what's up? Good rising, beautiful people. She is my daughter, my clone daughter. Oh my. Ooh, okay. Now we getting it. Anita, we can do a personal. We can do a personal. If you hit me up, we can do it via email. We can do a personal. But I love y'all. I'm gonna go get my babies ready for real. The beautiful people, Marilyn Manson. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, we can do a personal, for sure. But y'all, I'm gonna go get ready for this movie date with my children. We're going to go see Lilo and Stitch. We was gonna take the bus because they like the bus, but it's raining, honey. We can ready to jump in the hoopty, and drive on down there because baby, I can't stand wet feet. So, but anyways, I love y'all. This was a beautiful message. Catch it from the beginning. It's so beautiful and inspiring, in my opinion. I absolutely love y'all. Sounds like fun. Have a good day. Thank you so much. You too. Thank you. Lilo and Stitch us together. Yes, I know, right? Have fun. I will. I love y'all so, so much. Have fun with the babies. I plan on it. Look, they've been right here clocking me, making sure I don't stay on this thing too long. Y'all be great. Shine your light so bright that, you know, Sagittarius them.